Hi, welcome to SBR Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. It is week 5 in the NFL, and it's time once again for our weekly call with our most controversial handicapper, professional handicapper out of all the professional handicappers that we have on our shows, The Shark. He comes to us from VegasKillers.com. He's going to give us an opinion on Pitt, Jacksonville. The Shark, thanks for being back with us.
Hey, thanks for having me, Peter.
All right, how did you do last week? What were your big bets on? Did you win or lose?
We took Travis Kelce last night over 40.5 yards. It was the only play of the game. Prop bets are generally easy, and that one cashed in the second quarter, so they're fun. You can't get a lot of money on them, but you know, it is what it is. At least you walk away with some cash.
You had the over 40. Oh, man. I had the under 40.5 in that prop. You know how much I lost on it? $200,000, Shark.
200 grand. Wow. Wow. Where'd you get 200 grand on a prop play, Peter?
I mean, you know, that's just like basically a unit and a half for me. But, you know, they let me bet that much. But it was a big loser for me.
Hey, it happens, man. You got to win your plays, Peter. That's the only way they let you take home the cash.
No, man, I'm just kidding around. A unit and a half for me is $18 currently. Right now, my unit size is $12. So, no, if I had bet it, I didn't bet that one. All right, so you had a winner with that one. But props, so this past weekend in the NFL, did you make any of those huge five-figure bets?
Nothing, Peter. 10 grand, I'm sorry, on the Saints Cowboys over 53. That was definitely a close one, but yeah, nothing crazy at all.
All right, so it was a chilled out, relaxed week in the world of the Shark at VegasKillers.com. All right, sure, you know, never want to force bets. Always, you know, pound the edges that you find. If you don't find the edges, you have to have the discipline to relax and chill. That's how you get to the point where you're making $10,000 bets, $20,000 bets like the Shark here joining us. All right, Pitt, Jacksonville is the game we're going to analyze right now. Jacksonville 6.5 or 7-point home underdog. Total is 46.5, and that's up from 45.5. And, you know, the Jags got blown out by San Diego. Again, their fourth straight over, fourth straight ATS loss. Pitt lost at Tampa Bay. Some sharp people had that one, Tampa Bay on the spread there. Pitt's now 1-3 against the spread. And this one, I think I know what you're going to pick. I personally bet the over when it was 45 or 45.5. I bet it down to 45. Now it's up to 46.5, so it's getting up there. It's kind of like the over in this one, again, for Jacksonville, and I think this might also be one of the weeks where Jacksonville finally gets a cover. So I'm thinking you either like Jacksonville here, but I really think you're going to recommend a play on the over.
Peter, you know me better than anybody.
Yes.
I'm going to definitely take the over. I think I saw the same thing you did. We're looking at two of the worst defenses going. I mean, hands down, two of the worst defenses going. Pittsburgh can't stop the run. Jacksonville can stop the run, but they run all these cover 3 zones because they have nobody in the secondary. If you didn't notice, Pittsburgh has Ben Roethlisberger, Antonio Brown, Marcus Wheaton, Heath Miller. They're going to score at least in the 30s. I mean, I would guarantee that. Jacksonville, on the other hand, it would probably be a good play on their team total over because it'll probably be 20 at the highest. I mean, they haven't scored that much this year, but again, Blake Bortles in there is a lot different than Chad Henne.
Right.
I think Chad Henne was one for his last 30 drives that they scored a touchdown, or some crazy stat like that. I mean, he was historically bad. Now you replace him with a rookie who really doesn't know what he doesn't know. He's got a big arm. He can move around. They do have young talent at the receiver position. Even though Schwartz isn't going to play, they're going to get Ace Sanders back. I really couldn't see any other play in this game, and this is also a play that I am recommending to my premium members. So this is a real play. It's not, you know, something I'm just throwing out there and see if it sticks. It's easy, Peter. It's definitely easy.
You always want to be real careful in the NFL when you're looking at some of these trends that have you know, undefeated in the first 4 weeks, and then you want to bet on them again in week 5. Very, very dangerous. You have to be very, very careful. But I looked at this and I was like, do I want to go for it again? I was like, yeah, what the hell? I'll go for it again. And the line is moving up, 46.5, getting up there.
Yeah, you're not the only one on this. I mean, I noticed that right off the bat too. I was like, you know what? That looks like it might be an overplay. 'Cause I really don't even look at the matchups until tonight anyway, Tuesday night. So, you know, you don't get too in depth, but that was one that caught my eye immediately. I was thinking to myself, wow, like they're really expecting an old school Pittsburgh and an old school Jacksonville, and they are not. The perception of those two teams are completely different from what the average bettor's thinking about them. They're thinking your dad's Pittsburgh Steelers, that could actually stop someone. And you're thinking about the Jaguars with Chad Henne as quarterback. that's not the case. I mean, once one of these teams scores, the other team's going to feel the pressure to score, and it could be a shootout. It literally could.
All right. Well, the Shark, you've been particularly good with your totals calls on the overs in our videos going back last year. You know, anytime you like an over on a game, I'm always thinking hard that that's going to be a play that's going to win. So we will see where this line closes. I could easily see this one climbing up to like 47.5. Probably going to be a public overplay, but they could win with it. Thanks so much. The Shark from VegasKillers.com recommending a play on the over, currently 46.5 in Jacksonville Pitt. Thanks, Shark.
The SBR Network offers free sports picks and game breakdowns, big money free betting contests year-round, a real-time Vegas-style odds monitoring service, and much more. So come see for yourself. To stay updated on SBR news and promotions, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+, and do be sure to subscribe to the Sportsbook Review YouTube channel to catch all our daily sports shows.